You have entered the Plumbing Business Success Zone, teaching entrepreneurs the business of plumbing. This is Potty Talk Live, recorded live on Facebook every week. Type 5 in the comments to subscribe to the show. And now your host, Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber.
Hey, plumbing pros, welcome to the 230th episode of Potty Talk Live. Hey there, I'm your host, Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber, coming at you live, seated behind the golden MVP microphone, high atop MVP Central Command, where we're having a great day. How about you? How you doing? Hey, it's great to have you here. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
All right, the lovely Laura's also joining me. Hey, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, we got a great one here tonight. Here, I've been looking forward to this one.
I know.
Hey, we got a recruiting expert. All right, Jessica Giambrone.
That's
Pretty close. It sounds like a movie star.
Yes,
Jessica
does.
Giambrone, starring Jessica Giambrone.
Potty Talk Live, starring.
Jessica Giambrone. All right. Hey, she may not be a movie star, but she is a recruiting expert. All right. And so if you're having, hey, Jim Eichensir. Salute. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man.
Wow, it has been a long time.
It has been a long time. Where you been?
Where have you
Been
been?
traveling. He's been traveling or something. Hey, it's good to have you back
he is
here.
a rock star with Vinyl Arcade. I'm sure they've been on
He is a rock star.
European tour or
Yeah,
something.
he's probably
That's what I'm thinking.
He's been probably playing, Japan or something like that.
Probably. They love him in
opening up for
Japan.
Deep Purple or something.
Japan loves Vinyl Arcade.
Yeah, they
I'm
do.
Sure of it.
I'm sure they do. TK is in the house. How you doing, brother? Hey, stick around. You don't want to miss this one. Again, we do have a rock star.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, look who just said my peep. Who is that?
DW, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear DW. I don't know how to scream happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hey, if you guys want to hear some good music.
40th birthday.
40th
DW.
birthday. And this
Everyone
guy's still
say happy
rocking it. This
birthday.
guy's it is good stuff,
He's got a
I wish I could do that
musical
screen. I mean,
genre.
it is hot. So man, it's
very
good to have you
happy
here,
birthday.
man. Good to have you here. Happy birthday, brother.
Arena's in the
All right.
house.
BJ is in the house.
And here's
What's
someone
up?
else, long time no see. Yeah, where have
Iron
you
Man.
been, Iron Man?
Hey, where you been, brother?
We've been right here.
All right.
So,
Hey,
we're
welcome,
here.
man. It's good to see you.
Been here.
All right. Hey, you don't want to miss this one. This is a good one. In fact, you don't want to miss any Potty Talk Live.
Hey, Jenny.
Okay.
Jenny just joined.
All right.
Jenny.
Hey, Ted. Did you?
Ted, back from his cruise.
Back from his cruise with his dapper hat. Guy with his hats. Love it, man. All right.
That guy.
All right. Okay. Nick.
Marcella.
All right.
Hey, guys.
There's a good picture of Nick right there. That's about how crazy he is.
He's a
Look
crazy
out.
guy, that guy.
Hey. Hey, Nick, you're not going to want to miss this one. I know you, too, are not going to want to miss this one. DW. All right. Don't want to miss this one.
Nope.
All right. Hey,
All
we
these
got
guys.
about,
Don't wanna miss it.
you having trouble finding guys or... Hey, Jessica, she's going to bring it. She's going to tell you the easiest way to find plumbers, okay?
Yep.
And so, hey, also, I almost forgot here. If you're watching live, hey, we got to go through the little routine here.
Okay.
If you're watching live, type live,
That's
okay?
right.
We keep track of you. That's how we keep track of you.
That's right. Iron Man's how we know you haven't
Right.
been here.
All right, so if you're
Jim
watching live,
Eichensir.
type live in the comments. If you're watching the replay, type replay. Let us know you saw the replay. And if you're listening to the podcast, you know what to do. Just keep on listening. All right. Hey, and I do have something for you, as always here. You want to grab your free $1 Million Plumber Playbook e-course. This is a 10-video set. All right, all the right moves that you got to make to have a successful, self-sustaining, and very profitable plumbing business, and it's all right there and free for you. All right, it's easy. All right, doesn't cost you anything, and you get to watch. Okay, you just got to watch it.
Sit there.
All right, simply type free in the comments. Or you can go to themilliondollarplumber.com/free if you're listening to the podcast. Or if you don't want to type free in the comments, you just want to go right to the site. Okay, all right, and get your free Playbook e-course.
Did anybody notice our new cool graphics?
All right. That was pretty cool.
Look at that. They're just like,
wow,
I know.
fancy. It's pretty fancy for some plumbers.
I know, it is really fancy.
All right.
It's very fancy.
Hey, but I'm a master plumber.
Hey, Nick Marsala says he's got an appointment to meet with Jessica this week. So
Smart man. Smart man.
Smart guy.
Hey, that's what I love about Jessica. Nick's one of my private clients here, and I have to be sure to thank her. I
Yep.
forgot to thank her when I first saw her. But she just takes care such good
great
care,
care.
of our clients. And she'll take good care of you too. All right.
Yep.
They really care. That's one thing I love about the people that we work with, and certainly Applicant Pro and Jessica and her crews. They really care about your plumbing business, and they'll do whatever it takes. Okay. But we're going to talk to her here in just a moment here.
Okay.
Hey, I had a question for you.
Yes.
I had a question for you on this.
Okay.
Maybe this might be a good one to ask Jessica.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if I'm
Wow,
gonna,
you think so?
I know. Hey,
Okay.
DW, I don't know if you're listening here, but
Good.
okay.
We saw your post.
I saw the post,
the group.
and so here's a question for you. All right, here's a question for you.
Okay.
Should you hire someone who's a smoker?
A plumber.
A plumber.
Who's
should
a
we
smoker.
hire? Should you hire a plumber that's
That will
a
be
smoker?
in Mrs. Jones' house. Let's be clear. You're not if it's new construction.
Hey, but-
that's different. I think
But I do great plumbing. I'm a great plumber.
you don't smoke. What are you saying? I don't understand.
Well, I do when I'm in Colorado.
No,
I
you do
don't.
not.
Okay,
No,
I said,
no, he
boy,
does not.
Okay, boy, the love of the Lord would beat me up. Okay, I'd get a spanking for sure.
would.
Hey, but that's another. So
Yes.
that's smoking. Okay, so
Okay,
that's
so-
regular smoking.
Okay.
But now we do have the other kind of smoking now that's legal. You know, and so should we hire someone that's smoking some some Mary Jane or some Acapulco Gold
That's
or
that. Okay, that's a tough
a
question.
little bit of wacky weed. Okay, what are we?
Wacky weed?
You know,
it called that
should you
stuff?
hire someone
that smokes cigarettes. That's going to be in Mrs. Jones' house. That's the question. And driving your residential service plumbing truck.
Right. Do you want
Right.
some guy, driving your truck with a cigarette, hanging out of his mouth,
Oh, Charlie. And Charlie's in the house. Charlie, where have you been? We haven't seen Charlie
Charlie,
either.
Charlie Bees.
Charlie
Bees, good to see you, brother.
Yeah, he was, because I kind of gave him a hard time about not changing to Bees Plumbing yet.
Okay,
With the bee.
there we go.
Zzz.
I had a rule not to. I did. I literally let him go 20 minutes ago. Never again. Charlie.
Well, this was a
Well,
perfect time.
okay.
Timed
Hey,
question.
this is a tough one. And there's a lot of, we're in the trades here, and a lot of guys are smokers.
Carmen has a different opinion.
As long as he has breath mints and Axe or cologne, right?
Okay, hold on.
That's-
Hold up. Guys, I got to talk to you about the axe.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I know we need to bring Jessica on.
The lovely Laura's
gotta
gonna
talk
give you a
about the
spanking now,
axe.
Carmen.
Please stop. Please, for the love of noses, please stop with the axe. Unless it's just a dab behind your ears or something, because it is
What's the-
so powerful.
What's the line from the movie where he's spraying both and says,
Yeah.
just let him fight it off?
From what movie is that?
I don't know.
Here Comes the Boom.
Here
Great
Comes the
movie if
Boom.
you haven't seen Here Comes the Boom.
Right.
But yeah, he's going on a date and he just douses himself. And she said later, the date said her eyes were watering. So guys, okay, I get it, Carmen, with, put a little bit of cologne or something on, but just easy on it.
Jody says I'd be more concerned with the pot smoking.
Jody's concerned with the pot smoking.
I don't know. A guy that's smoking pot's a little mellow. He's going to be in the groove. He's going to be easy with the customers. Mm-hmm.
Iron Man says, I don't want my workers smelling like cigarettes in the customer house. That's a thing. But
here's the thing. We'll ask Jody here. Legally, can we not hire someone because they're a smoker? How do we handle that?
Well, yeah, in California too.
And
access for high schoolers.
uh,
I don't know. I smell it on some
Access
older
for high
guys. For the love
Right.
of.
okay.
And Lance is saying that not in my truck, not in front of my customers, only outside my shop or at a convenience store.
Right.
Okay.
And it's, here we're in a time where it can be tough. It's always been tough to find plumbers, so I don't want to go. We're going to say it's tough.
I know, that's the
we're gonna
tough
fall back.
part,
But
right?
we want a guy, and so we can get these talented guys,
Right.
But they happen to have this habit, okay, and they smoke. We faced that. We had smokers.
We did.
But they didn't smoke in the truck.
Or you kill them.
I
they're
already had
gonna
the
die.
culture where they knew I was big on the truck. So guys, I had guys say, "Don't let him catch you smoking; you'll die. He'll kill you." That big sword he has above his desk, he uses that.
Yeah, he totally uses it. Okay,
But-
let's see. Brad
but
Curry.
then we had
Sorry.
we did have to have the breath mint concern.
Hey, Dwayne.
Because look, your customer is judging you. Fair or unfair doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
And anything that makes them feel uncomfortable, makes Mrs. Jones feel uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form.
Yep.
She's already said no.
Because she doesn't want you in her house anyway.
Right. She wants to say no anyways.
Right. She doesn't want you in your house. Brad Curry saying, not cologne, spray Febreze, just smells fresh. Okay, that is better. That's certainly better. Just, okay, here's the thing too, guys. Right. And gosh, Jessica, we're really sorry we're taking longer on this. Here's the thing too. Guys, you have you don't have a great sense of smell like ladies do. Our sense of smell is just how much more, babe, do you think? Do women have a greater sense of smell? We just do. So when you guys think, well, 10 squirts of Febreze will be great, it probably should have been 5.
I like Christy. She says, I prefer vapors. They smell like cotton candy.
Do they?
Says Iron says smokers do just fine
in new construction.
And that's where. And Iron Man, you're so right. I mean, a lot of us come from new construction. Again, it's in that environment, and but now residential service plumbing is a step up. It is. Yep. It's more professional. There's a different kind of. It matters in what you look like and smell like.
Yep, TK saying first impression. He's right. First impressions are huge, and we are being judged. Absolutely right.
Jody here. Here's some experience. From that's Mrs. Boss.
Mm-hmm.
I had a guy that carried bounce dryer sheets and rubbed it all over his body and hair. It actually worked really well.
Okay, that's a really good idea, guys. Everybody go get bounce dryer sheets. Don't get the ones that have too much foo-foo.
You don't want to smell like a baby,
or like the little teddy
baby
bear
powder, like a little right. Get caught. You can get beat up if you got caught. Like I'd be afraid to get beat up by the other guys that got caught with something like that in my truck. Right.
Yeah.
But but the smoking that's an issue there. And so.
Charlie's saying it's almost 2020. Can't believe we're still talking about cigarettes. Charlie, you mean they should just be gone? Nobody should be smoking? I'm assuming that's what you mean.
Well, here's the thing. But look at the young ones. Look at all it just goes to show you how powerful being cool and all that kind of stuff is. Because with all the stuff out of how bad it is, look who's doing most of the smoking now. It's the kids.
It's the younger ones, yeah.
Yep.
That's doing all the vape and everything
It just
else.
never changes. There's always sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
I know, and then they'll grow up and be old like us, and we'll be saying those young whippersnappers.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Hey, let's get the expert on here. Let's get Miss Jessica Giambrone. Enough of that.
Jessica.
Save us, Miss Giambrone. Save us.
You're fine. I got you.
All right. We're in good hands. Oh, man, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for taking your evening and time to be on Potty Talk Live here and set us all straight.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, our pleasure. Everybody say hi to Jessica, especially you guys out there. I know we've got a number of our clients watching that Jessica has helped them tremendously.
Yep.
So make her feel
Jessica.
welcome and at home, please.
Of course. I love them.
And love your team. We love your team. Yeah. So what say you? On this smoking thing.
Wow, we're going to throw her under the bus on this one?
Yep,
okay.
Let's go right at it. So
right.
Legally, do I have any legal issues on whether or not, I can turn a guy down for employment because he's a smoker?
So you have to be careful because this could be discriminatory. So legally, you'd have to triple check to give you the official answer. But what I would recommend is maybe put that in your policy. Put it into where it's hygiene. And then as you have them come in for an interview, then kind of get that off of them from there, and then you can take it or leave it. Coming out with the question, do you smoke, yes or no? Not 100% sure if that's a legal discrimination type of thing that you could be asking. So I can get back to you on that, on the actual legality of being able to ask the question, but you really have to be careful with discrimination. But there's no reason why you can't make that one of your policies for personal hygiene. So, and I totally understand. I actually had a guy come and fix my cabinet today, and he smelled like smoke really, really bad. And he left a trail of smoke throughout my house. And I was like, what the heck? And it really does hurt your brand. I have to agree. It's your first impression.
TK was right. Okay.
So there we go.
Okay. Right.
That's a tough
she's
one.
Mrs. Jones, right? She's a young Mrs. Jones, but she's still Mrs. Jones.
Right.
So,
and that's what we're dealing with, here in residential service is first impressions. Whether
it matters.
It matters.
All right. Okay.
So
what?
All right. Hey, that wasn't the question I had for you.
That's all the time we have, Jessica.
Right.
So
really appreciate
good night,
your time.
everybody.
All right. Okay. Hey, I want to really share with the gang here, Applicant Pro. We're big fans of Applicant Pro, and I know we see how easy it is, to be able to constantly, recruit the guys and that kind of thing. But I wanted to ask you, because I know you talk to a lot of, plumbing business owners. What's a big mistake or something that you see a lot of smaller companies doing, maybe even the bigger companies too that you guys deal with, that really, is not a cool thing?
I would have to say the biggest thing is failing to not always be recruiting. It takes time to find the right person.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I know I have some of my clients on here. All right, I want
you need to pay her, honey. I think.
All right,
I'm pretty sure.
Checks in the mail.
Okay. So to stop recruiting, you think that you've got your team and you just stop, right?
Do you see a lot of companies doing that where you just aren't constantly recruiting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Because honestly, you just never know when someone's going to up and quit, or maybe they have some kind of an injury of some kind. I've seen that. And then you're left scrambling, trying to find a good experienced plumber. So if you're not always hiring, you're not going to have those list of good applicants that you can just dive right into and look from that list and go ahead and hire someone. If you're starting from scratch, it could take you some time to really find a good experienced plumber. So you're shooting yourself in the foot if you're not always hiring. So,
well, I love hearing you saying that, Jessica, because I know you talk, hundreds, thousands, you see all this. Because that's, one of the things I hear all the time is there aren't any good, right? Millions and millions.
1 million.
Okay, so it's going to be that kind of night. We're sorry, Jessica. Okay.
Oh, it's all right. I love it.
All right. Hey, but recruiting's fun. All right. So, but I hear all the time. In fact, I've heard this for 30 years. For 30 years, there's never been enough guys in the industry. For 30 years, it's always been hard. And I found it in my experience, and I see with other plumbing businesses I work for, and just others that I don't work for, that it's just this issue here that, and I did it. I have to admit that we did it when we first started. We get some guys, and we get then we're focused over here doing the work and all that.
Well,
and all
because
of a sudden,
we had the perfect team.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. We get now. This is a team. I got the perfect team, and then literally you come in on Monday morning, and there's one of your trucks is sitting there with the uniforms in it, and the keys and all that. Another guy tells you that his cow had a calf, and so he has to quit, which actually happened, by the way.
Wow.
His one cow had a calf, so he had to quit. Okay, had another guy. He wants to live off grid now in Alaska. So this is all on a Monday morning. Okay, and then another guy was actually hurt. Over the weekend. Doing some bonehead thing or something. And so all of a sudden now you need guys, but I hadn't been recruiting. And so back in the day, I was scrambling then. With newspapers and that kind of stuff. And here's where the old guy is going to come out of me. It is so easy today. It's so easy today with Applicant Pro, with the technology that Applicant Pro provides, and makes it so easy for you to constantly be recruiting and recruiting good people. That there's no excuse. It's almost like
ABR, always be recruiting.
Always be recruiting. It's like my guys. I just want to reach through the. Sometimes just shake them if they're not always doing it.
Well, they learned the lesson, I think.
A few have learned the lesson, so they're
Just
starting
like
to
we
learn.
did.
So always be recruiting with Applicant Pro. So I want to take. So that's what I'm trying to get into. I want you to share with us how easy it is in the process just to always be recruiting.
Okay.
So would you mind doing that?
Yeah, we've got a little presentation.
I would love
Jessica's
to.
going to walk us through.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Jessica, there we go.
Okay.
Take it away. So Applicant Pro, hiring made easy.
It's true. Literally, with the click of a button, you can be posting your job to hundreds of different job boards. And that's really all hiring is marketing these days. So like you said, Richard, like you're posting to newspapers and kind of doing the old school way. There's tons more places that you guys could be advertising to. The more you advertise, the more you're going to get more of that feedback, more of those applications coming in. So one of the first things that we do for our clients is we actually create them a website where all of their jobs are listed, and it's mobile friendly. So even the applicants that are applying on their phones, it's really simple and easy for them. So your applicants are actually getting a great experience as well. But you guys have a branded career site with your logo that's attached to your website. So when they click on that little careers button, it's going to pull up the Applicant Pro site that we created for you that's branded to your business, and they can, just go in and click on the job they're interested in and quickly apply. So it's very simple and easy. That's the first thing we do for you guys.
That's awesome too. It makes small companies look like bigger companies, right? Which represents security.
Right. Exactly right.
It's your brand.
So you get your own, so you're not just you get your own little page that they can click on. So they're coming to something that's branded with your plumbing business, right? With my plumbing business on it. And that is so cool. Okay.
Okay, very cool. All right.
Yep. Okay, and so this is just a little screenshot here, if you guys can see. This is a screenshot of what the application process looks like for your applicants. So this is going to help you guys easily screen through the people that are most qualified. So it is harder to find those people that have experience with plumbing. You'll have people that are like, oh, well, I fixed a toilet once, like I'm experienced. And so you need to kind of filter through those people really quickly. And so as you can, and so you can see, like, we have screening questions that we set up on your application. So I set that up for you. I let you customize these questions, but I also have recommendations of what I would ask for my plumbing clients. So, can you pass a background check? How many years of verifiable experience do you have in the plumbing industry? Things like that we can ask to really just give you a quick list of, these are the people that are qualified, these are the people that are disqualified, and collect their resume, know where they're coming from, and they're done. So this literally should take them anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes to apply for your job.
Awesome.
Oh,
That's just, why didn't we have this?
I know. I would have been the $1 billion plumber. It's only $1 million plumber. I could have been the $1 billion plumber.
I
with
know.
this.
It's okay, honey. Right. What I like about it is that it's customizable, but Jessica, you're helping them as well, because you've done this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I walk you step by step. So I give you my recommendations. I ask like what you're looking for, how to help make that happen, and then pull this all together for you. So I do a lot of the legwork. I understand that a lot of you plumbers are super busy. So I take that upon myself to make sure that I set everything up, get it ready to go, talk with you about your needs, and then get the job posted and get you the applicants that you're looking for.
Perfect.
Yep.
Lance is saying he loves the assessment pre-hire testing.
Yes, I love that.
Jody, who is Mrs. Skyboss, you haven't met her, I don't think, have you, Jessica?
Jody, I have not met her.
She is the real boss of Skyboss.
Skyboss, right.
Don't tell Larry we ever said that. So, yes, it says, she said, I agree that we should always be recruiting, but how do you feel about the vans always saying always hiring? For some reason that turns off, I can't see the rest of it. Looks desperate versus going through a professional company like Applicant Pro. So
I think it all depends on how you have it on the back. I want to jump in on that.
Okay.
Let me jump on you because I have. Because I like how I see it on the back of the van. It's a great opportunity to always be recruited anyways. So your guys are going into, the guys I really wanted to hire are the ones that are already working for another good company. And so that's one reason I love Applicant Pro, is that we're putting these things out on Facebook and other areas where guys can be kind of looking when they're already working somewhere, that kind of thing. But as far as the truck is concerned, the van's concerned, those are at the supply house. So I love the idea of having something on the back end of the truck that says, always looking for good men to take care of our great customers.
Exactly.
So
I like that.
So it's saying we have great customers. It kind of puts our customers up. But the idea of we're always looking for great men. So the idea is there that you can get a 2, 3, 4, or 5 guy in a big company that just feels like he's not getting the shake or the break or whatever. What's going on? This other company's always hiring.
Right.
Always, so what's going on over there? So.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, do we want to look at rest of this? Let's bring the screenshot. There we go, Jessica. So next slide that you've got for that is all the places that you post, which is amazing.
Look at this.
Yeah, so literally a click of a button, your job is posted to hundreds of websites. So we post to Indeed, ZipRecruiter, Glassdoor, Monster, all of these places, but we also hook you up with social media. So if you guys have Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, like you name it, we can make it really easy for a click of a button, post to social media, post to all these sites at once, but it gets better because we actually post to local job boards too that are free. So universities that are nearby, state workforces, like there's so much that we can push out to in just a click of a button to make it easy for you guys to advertise to multiple places. So many.
It's so funny because I
just can't find anyone. There's just no one out there.
The fun part is like putting ads in all the different individually taking each individual posting point and putting ads out individually. Yeah, that's what's a lot of fun about recruiting.
It's almost, I'm an old plumber. It's almost like this shouldn't be allowed. This should be outlawed because it's too daggone easy. Guys, if you aren't doing this, then you shouldn't be in business. I'm going to be that. You shouldn't be in business because you can't afford not to do this. I'm not even going to get into, but for the,
well, think about it. I mean,
for less than a heart attack and a sack a day, all right, you can have your own HR department here. All right, stop buying those, that fat food.
Yeah.
A couple days a week.
Just do it. Have it go all to one place.
This is so easy. Remember when we had to look for guys? Jessica. I'm just kind of losing it here for a moment. I'm sorry. You have to see this. This is going to be recorded for all time. But when we look for people, we put ads out in individual local newspapers. Remember the time it took? It was like a whole weekend project. Of writing this stuff and putting all this stuff out.
And then once it's out there, it's out there.
Right.
Right? I mean, it's running a newspaper, and you can't go and change the newspaper.
Right.
It's already been delivered. So,
and it was way more expensive than this. Way more expensive.
No way. Okay, what's this? This is the applicant dashboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is kind of just a quick view of what the system looks like. So you can see there's a quick dashboard that really just gives you like a quick synopsis of what's going on in your hiring world, view of all your applicants. So you can see that right there. No matter where someone's applying from, it's all going to funnel into Applicant Pro. That's the beauty of an applicant tracking system is you're not having to have your hand in a bunch of different places, checking your email, logging into other places. You log into Applicant Pro, you can see anybody that has applied for your job. You can see exactly where they came from. You can give them a status. So you can see right here on the right hand side, you can status them so you know exactly where the applicant is in the hiring step process. So have you called them? Have you interviewed them? Are they hireable, not qualified? You name it. This is just kind of the bread and the butter of Applicant Pro right here is reviewing your applicants. That's really what you guys need to do is review the applicants and we take care of the rest. So this is just a quick view of what that looks like.
It is. I'm beside myself. Well, let me ask you. Jessica?
There we go. Yes.
I'm a little nervous about writing the ads. I don't really know what to say. Do you help with that at all, or your team? Can I get some help?
Oh, absolutely. So we actually have a professional team of writers that will customize a job ad for you. So that's something that we definitely can help you guys with. I have a really generic one that I'm happy to post for you that's not so personal to your company, but that's where you stand out is if you have our writers actually bring in everything about your company and make it appealing to the applicant, you're going to get more qualified applicants because there's competition out there. So you got to separate yourself from the competition and make it appealing for the applicant to be like, I want to work there. And so that's what our writers do, and they have the right methodology to make it work. So we definitely have you covered there.
Awesome.
Guys, just do it. I think what was the next? I saw the next screen was like, what are the next steps?
Yeah.
Next step is just do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Type. What do we have here? Type a demo in the comments.
Type demo.
Type demo in the comments. All right. And you can see, Jessica's very nice. The team is very nice. There's nothing pushy here. So you're not going to get a hard sell.
Right.
In fact, you're going to see it. Get a closer look at it. If you don't do it, and you find out you need to do it. Okay. But just so you can get the little demo, learn a little bit more. Type demo in the comments. Okay, if you're watching. Or you can go to themilliondollarplumber.com/applicant. Okay, if you're listening to the podcast by podcast or whatever. Okay,
via podcast.
Yeah.
Nick Marsala says, "I'm glad I turned in tonight. Got my training tonight. Let's do it.
Let's do it, Nick. Okay. Need to be all about this, guys. This is just one of those things that you should just do. It's like having to put fuel. Okay, having to put fuel in your truck every other day or so. You should have Applicant Pro. Because you got two real assets in your plumbing business. You got your customers, okay, and then you have your men, okay, your plumbers, okay. We get the customer side. A lot of guys are, I got to get the marketing. I got to market. I got to make the phone ring. I got to get that kind of stuff. We get that, okay,
right.
But we forget the other very important asset that we have is our guys, okay, and so you need to constantly be recruiting. Okay, doesn't mean you have to hire every guy, but you got to have that word out there, constantly out there, because right when you go to look for someone, you're just not going to there's not going to someone just waiting there to work for you. I want to work for the, that's not
I've
waiting.
just
They're
been
not
waiting
standing
for
in
you to
line
call
waiting
me.
to work for you. Okay. All right. So you got to put the process in place. And this is such an easy, efficient.
It just takes so much off your plate.
Right.
And mostly I'm speaking probably to if there's plumbing power couples out there watching and I'm talking to the ladies, it takes so much off your plate of not having to go to all different job boards. So I just love it.
And you got Jessica and her team. They're wonderful. I can't, I've lost count of the amount of times that I've heard Jessica of our clients saying how great you and your team are.
Jessica.
They love them some Jessica. Right. So
I love you guys.
Thank you for being there. Okay.
Jim Michelson says, I'm messaging my boss right now to check this out tomorrow morning.
Right.
Okay. Well, Jim, type in, what did we say? Demo, so you can get a link for the free trial. Okay. So type that in.
Or have your boss go to themilliondollarplumber.com/applicant.
Applicant Pro. Applicant.
Is it Applicant Pro
It
or
is
just Applicant?
No, it's Applicant
Applicant Pro.
Sorry.
The lovely Laura corrected me.
did
You know who the
correct
boss
you,
is in our house. Okay.
No, I'm just.
All right. Okay. Or the smart one. Okay. Oh.
That was awesome. Good job, Jessica.
Hey, and thanks for putting up with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, we kinda went
Thank
off
you for
track a little bit
having
there.
me.
Oh, we
No,
love
it's
having
fine.
you. All
Happy
right.
to be a part of it. Thank
Yeah.
you for inviting me.
Well, we like you more than Ryan, so will you be on
Oh.
next time? Don't tell Ryan that. He'll be
I
looking
won't.
for
I
me.
won't.
He'll be looking for me. I don't want to.
Jessica, we forgot to ask you to hang out in the green room when you're finished, just so we can say goodbye. We forgot to.
Okay.
We hate when they just leave.
Showing the
They're
door.
Gone. Where'd they go?
I spoke
No,
once.
I'll hang out.
Okay.
I spoke once on a TV program, and I did my little bit or whatever, and they literally took me to this door that was right to the outside.
Dumped you to the alley.
Dumped me in the alley with it pouring down rain. It was like a scene from. So I hate doing. We're not going to do that to our guests here. So all right. So stick around for a moment so we give you a proper thank you for being on. Okay.
Thank you so much,
You
Jessica.
got it.
Really
All right.
appreciate
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thanks,
All
guys.
right.
All
All
right.
right.
You guys you take care, Jessica.
All right, there we
Okay,
go.
Jessica
All right, Jessica
was amazing.
Oh, love her. All right,
that.
our clients love her. All right,
Me
you're
too.
gonna love her. You're gonna love Applicant Pro. Just do it, guys. Okay.
It's just one of those fun things. I mean, when we started $1 Million Plumber and started kind of doing Potty Talk Live, just not really, because we'd been out of the plumbing business for a while, so really didn't know some of the things that were available for plumbing businesses, the newer technology.
Right.
And that's what's kind of fun, is to see all this new technology that's
I know.
at your fingertips.
I probably lost my cool a little bit here.
kinda
Probably
did,
lost
baby.
a couple man points here. But it's just it's
Not to me,
amazing.
sweetie.
It just hey baby. All right. It's the super suit.
I know, I love that Superman shirt.
Yeah, under the. Okay. All right. So, all right. Hey, but guys, it's never been easier. Okay, and again, that asset, those plumbers that you need. Okay,
Yep.
you need to constantly be recruiting. And Applicant Pro makes it so easy to do it. And again, it is so inexpensive. Again, it's like it's a lunch.
Heart attack in a sack.
Heart attack in a sack a day, and you literally have your own HR department. Okay, and it's just simple. All right, so just do it. Type demo in the comments, or go to themilliondollarplumber.com/applicant pro. All right, there you have it. Hey, and if you want to learn more, not only about recruiting and hiring and firing.
Carmen,
what do you
you're
say?
so sweet.
What?
You guys are awesome showing us this stuff. I would never know where to go. So thanks, Carmen.
Thanks, Carmen.
Carmen, who's in the Success Academy, and hopefully he's doing great.
There we go. That's a great segue. Well, I didn't right into it. Hey, and we learn everything in the Success Academy. It covers everything from hiring,
Are we- is this the end of the
recruiting,
show? Are we
hiring.
done
We'll do
here?
it, and firing. All right. That's not a fun part. But there we go. We got Skyboss. Okay, about schedule management. All right, so there's over 12 power-packed modules. Covers everything your business needs to know to be successful, self-sustaining, and very profitable. So if you're tired of living week to week, paycheck to paycheck, babysitting your guys all the time, not living the life that you want to be living, all right? Not having the life that you want for you and your family, get the Success Academy. Everything's there. Get plumbing business certified. You'll come out at the end of the period. You'll be certified. Everything, guys spend
Certifiable?
thousands of dollars. No, going to college to learn this stuff is certifiable. Spending thousands of dollars. All right, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars. It's all in there for the
Love you
academy.
back, Mr.
Okay,
Sir.
there you have it. Hey, it's been great hanging out with you as always. We want to remind you that you were purposely and wonderfully created, and you were created to do great things, like to have a successful plumbing business. All right, plumb like a champion.
Thank you for tuning into Potty Talk Live with Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber. If you enjoyed this show, share it now. To catch past episodes and get alerts for new episodes, type 5 in the comment section now.
Just do it.
And join us again for more tips, techniques, and strategies to help you grow your plumbing business.